Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is March 30th, 2022. And today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Apple stock back on its regular highs. Now we're going to take a look at that. And that's lifting the rest of the market. Now there's no major economic event scheduled for today. But as we go into Friday, we do have non-farm payrolls coming out. So just be aware of it. Now looking at the various markets, starting out with the Forex symbols, the euro continues to gain versus the USD. And looking at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both continue to show strength and breaking out on the high side. Now looking at commodities, gold and oil continue to retrace, right? The correction is over. The hype of the Ukrainian-Russian war is probably just for now past us, at least in the interim. Now looking at the stocks, Apple and Microsoft lead the markets higher. And lastly, Bitcoin pretty much unchanged as we're going into that 47K. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're going to take a look here at the Euro USD at a daily chart. You can see that we're back at that 111-ish level. Nice little rally up there. That's a short covering, okay? That looks like it's pretty much a short covering right now. Now, we do have significant resistance here. So if we do break out, okay, we could definitely get back to the 1245-ish level, okay? That would be my next level up. Now, we're looking at a daily, but looking at a shorter time frame, let's look at you can see that we're just trading in that range, right? 109.40-ish level to 111-ish level. I mean, it's a decent range, but look at that. You know, this is just a spike up. Now, we do have, like I said, there's a resistance right here where we're trading at. So if we don't break out here, okay, we can retrace back down to our 109. If we do break out, then that's possibly a situation where we could be back at that 112-ish level. Now, I'm going to speak the GBP and go straight to the Aussie dollar as it's still hovering at that high. You can see that right there at 75.18-ish level, not breaking out higher, not breaking out lower, just hovering there. And it looks like it wants to take it higher. So let's see if that actually happens, because that's going to work out with the commodities and the indices, okay? And they're all trading all together at one time. Now looking at gold, trading at 1924 here as it sold off to 1900, but bouncing off of that lows. And looking at oil, we traded as low as $100 a barrel yesterday. No, that's not oil. There we go. That's oil. We traded as low as $100 yesterday and bounced off of it. Okay, that was a massive sell-off. We had all the way to $98 and then to 105. So the volatility is still there, and I'm not sure that the markets are ready to digest the fact that this Ukrainian-Russian war is ready to be over. Now, looking at the U.S. markets, we're first looking at the Dow Jones. That's a daily. Let's look at it at a 4-hour chart. We broke out higher yesterday with some decent volume. Okay, so it does look like it wants to go higher. As much as this spike does look like it's a short covering, it does look like it's, you know, from our lows of the month of 32,282, we've gone over 3,000 points on the Dow Jones in just 2.5 weeks. So that's a massive, massive rally, okay, for the Dow Jones. Very, very interesting how this has just completely been in such a wide range. Okay, now looking at it all together, you do have less right here, less volume as this made this highs. So we'll see if this is actually going to be sustainable or is it going to sell off. Now looking at the NASDAQ also, okay, which also got very, very strong. Let's put it up. There we go. Looking at the NASDAQ 15,221, it's really the tech stocks that are carrying us higher. All right, so this is definitely making sense. If we look at Apple, all the way to almost 181, which is a yearly high. We're only $3 away from it. Looking at Facebook, also getting very strong here at 229. We hit a low of 189. Looking at Microsoft, we continue to go higher to 315. That's significant as well. Just the other week, we were trading at 290, right? So you're seeing some tremendous pull in the markets as it's getting much stronger. Tesla also hovering above that 1,000-ish level. This is not a bellwether, but you can see that it's getting stronger. All right. The question is whether or not we're at the top of the move already. Okay. And that will show itself as we go into Friday's number. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin trading at 47,397 and just hovering here. Okay. We did rally, as you can see, nicely into this 47,000. We do have some significant resistance-ish area at 48,000. So we did retrace here, but we need to see some continuation for this to really show us that it's getting stronger once again. Now, the markets are going through a rotation. All geopolitical issues around the world are still trying to see themselves as to what's going to be the outcome of this war between Ukraine and Russia. So that's something to consider as we go into today's session. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.